Okay, come on in the room this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's try this again. I started to record and then my phone started to ring, so I had to switch over to take the call. So this morning I've just kind of been thinking about and contemplating and kind of sitting with the fact that we all have a story. We all have a story. So what is your God story? What is your God story? We can read in the Bible about Abraham and Moses and Sarah. We read the stories in the Bible, but what is your God story? Because you too belong to God. And in Psalms 139, it tells us that in his book, all our members were fashioned when as yet there were none of them. So there is a story that God has already written about you. You just have to be willing to show up in your own story. So I want to encourage you today to walk out your God story. Hebrews 12, verse number 1 through probably 3 says, since we have so great a cloud of witnesses, it tells us to lay aside every weight and the sin that so easily besets us, that we may run with patience the path that is set before us. And so there is some running and some patience. There are some things that we are assigned to do for God, so that our story has an impact in the earth. We're not just here to do other things for other people. We're here on an assignment, and we have to make sure that we show up on our assignment. There is something so unique about you, the way God has created you, the way God called you, the way God has positioned you. Your story, whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, matters in the grand scheme of things, because your story is how you're going to help somebody else. God is going to use God does not waste anything. He's going to use what he put in you, what you have gone through, what you are about to go through. God is going to use the greatness that he's put on the inside of you. And so don't shy away. Don't run away. Don't be afraid to show up in your own story, because your story is useful. Your story is healing. Your story is impactful. Your story matters in God's story. So be sure that you pay attention to what you are doing and saying today, because everywhere that you are and whoever and however you show up, you're showing up and your story is being written for you. God wrote it before the foundations of the world, but your story is being written for you, and your story is a witness, and it's an impact. If you've been through sickness and God brought you out, you thought that everything was over and done for you, but God brought you out. That's your story. That's your testimony. That's your story that's going to help somebody else know that though you may not be feeling your best, and though you may be sick, God still has plan and purpose for you. Because if he kept you through the sickness, your story matters. Your story matters. So show up today in your own story. God bless you. Have an amazing day on purpose. Be great. Go out and show up in your own story, particularly if you're at home and you're surrounded by other people. And even if you're by yourself, show up in your own story. You deserve to show up. God bless you. Take good care.